Thank You Cleaner Day is a special day. One time of the year, we are going to go out and talk to every single cleaner of New Zealand. We are going to acknowledge them.
I used to see a cleaner in the downtown car park called Fale, and she was struggling one day with a shovel, and I rang up her boss and said, bring her down a new shovel because she needs one. So I used to see Fale every morning when I walked. She was starting early, came in the dark from Manurewa, and it just occurred to me that often these people are invisible. You see them around the city, early in the morning, late at night, and we should recognise them because they do a wonderful job, but we never see them. And I thought, wouldn't it be great if there was at least one day a year where we took the time and trouble to say thank you. That was 6 years ago. So I talked to some cleaning companies and the industry association, and they picked up and ran with the idea, and it's actually been used in overseas countries as well.
I think it's a great idea. These are people who work hard, often on their own, and they need to feel appreciated. If you're working all night, it's not a big wage, then you want someone to tell you you're doing a great job, so you can feel positive about your work. It's pretty straightforward.
I love the idea of Thank Your Cleaner Day. In fact, every day should be Thank Your Cleaner Day. I always make an effort. I value so critically the role that these people do. I tell you, when I was running Air New Zealand, one of the most critical issues for customer satisfaction was the cleanliness of the toilets, particularly for female passengers. You know, that person that's cleaning those toilets has more impact day in and day out on whether that customer enjoys their journey than I do sitting in my office as a CEO. And it's critically important that I'm constantly reinforcing that message to our cleaners.
It's not that easy. It's at night. It's tough. Yeah? We've got many unsung heroes that make it work. Invisible. But we all come into work every day and it's clean. We all walk down the streets and it's clean. Yeah? Let's think about how that happens.
What's happened recently with OCS getting involved is they put a lot more emphasis on it and made a much bigger effort to make it a national awareness campaign. And clearly from the ideas we've heard today, they're very focused on doing more of that. And I think that's great because it's one of those things that I think everybody would be happy to do, but they just never think of it.
The value you get from people, if you show them respect and you give them a sense of how important they are to your organisation and they understand what the purpose of the organisation is and what success looks like, the contribution that they can make to that success is often far, far greater than the narrow definition of what their job description is. And you give people the freedom to act and make a difference in any role in the organisation, and they can have a material impact on the success of the organisation. So, and that all ultimately stems from them being recognised and understanding the value that they have to the success of the business.
If we can make people aware that when they're walking along the street or they're leaving the office at night, or even with domestic cleaners, they should just leave a note or occasionally maybe leave them a bit of homemade baking or something, or just when you're walking down the street, just say, hey, thank you, you're doing a great job, you're keeping my street clean, I appreciate that. And it may even be as small as just to say hello, because we do treat these people as if they're not there. And the least we can do is say, hello, good morning, and that at least acknowledges that they're there doing this job for us.